And I will fire my lasers at you. Lasers, something. Lasers. Hey, everybody. Well, let's say hello. Hi, TC. And I know Dada was in here for a while.
Well,
not so. Shit.
Hello.
Whoops. That's a mistake. Oops. First one. Maybe I'll do okay now. Welcome, Adam and Henrik. Hey, everybody. I hopefully have a wonderful show for you guys tonight. So, I sat down this morning trying to think of how can I outdo an 8-inch carved stone dildo? How? I don't know how to carve stone. So, I don't know how to outdo that. I don't know what I could do to outdo an 8-inch dildo other than myself. No worries. So, what I came up with was, what resources do I have and what can I do with these resources to create something new? Something that you guys are going to absolutely love. It's going to be fun. It's going to be informative. And so I was looking at the Great Debate. And the Great Debate has a board. And the board is very highly manipulatable. Manipulatable? Manipulatable. Something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo the board. Now while I'm still in the middle of this, the colors reflect the Great Debate. Welcome, Jolly Roger. However, the game has changed. And there's no audio for it. So pardon as I'm still setting up to be able to play it. But this is what it looks like right now. And we're going to do this. And I'm going to talk because there's no audio. Or maybe I'll play this because I like this.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Alright, folks. Like it is that I do on a regular basis, I will look things up on the internet and I will look through information and I will go, oh, that's interesting, or cool, or weird, or freaky, or different. And I will pick up on these points. So what I have here on the board in front of you is 25 categories for you people to play. Welcome, TA. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling better today. Sorry for anything that happened yesterday, but I think we're good. Let's carry on. All right. These 25 topics are going to be, not in any particular order, I'll just read them through. Blowjobs, purified blood, jism, Kegel ladles, Kegels ladies, old man, Pompeians, world record, aged like wine, 1 minute, fuck, playing the flute, the longest, orge-tastic, got wood, Peter Parker, a Peruishtaka, I can't pronounce that one, but we'll go with it, 7-foot woman, spread 'em, like a virgin, no entry, Romans, baby factory, chafing, dicks, and definitely weird. So, here's what we're gonna do. I don't care if I spelled jism wrong. Jism. Looks good to me. That's how I want to spell it today. And it's my show. I'll spell any word I want wrong. I'll spell wood with an A if I want. So, here's what I want to do. And I will try and make this work from my end the best I can. I'm going to let you guys pick from a chat. But don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. We're going to go through. I'm going to do what Bubonic does. I'm going to put a line down in the chat, and you guys are going to put what you think your answer to the question is. And I'm going to reward correct answers. But I'm not going to give you guys long, because if you start searching Google and YouTube, you'll have the answers to most of these questions depending on where on the board you're looking, and I don't want you to play like that. Jism. That's right. So, is that a request? Do you want to do jism first? I think that's a double request if I'm reading that correctly then. TA thinks this is wicked weird and then yells out, jism! Okay, let's go with jism. I like jism. Jism. There's no sound. I forget. We'll go with it. I need to add some new sounds and turn the color from red. I was trying to get it pink, but it's a pain in the butt, and yeah, I'll get to it later. If you don't want jizz on your face, what's a safe distance from the penis to avoid cum? Alright, and now, before you answer, let me attempt to put this line of pluses and equals in the chat. And somebody give me a distance. How far away from the tip of that penis do you need to be not to get a facial if you don't want it in your eye? I'll take some random guesses. The Midnight Raven says nowhere near you. Well, here's the fun thing. I looked up the world record for some things. Some of them were interestingly funny. And I think a world record for how far a jism was shot is important. So we have 2 for 12. We have 1 for 10. We have 72.3 centimeters. 3 miles. Okay. Please only vote once so I don't have to figure out who to score. 3 miles. I like that. 3 miles. Let's go with 3 miles. Do we have 3 miles behind the card? No. What we have is Horst Schultz shot his load 18 feet 9 inches. Separately, 12 feet 4 inches high, at a muzzle velocity of 42.7 miles per hour. That was common to be a substantial load of seminal fluid. So you have to stand, theoretically, about 19 feet away to not get a facial. Yeah, okay. I thought that would be kind of interesting. It's a little bit to go, ooh, and wow. How do you test this shit? I don't know. I only get a few feet out of mine, I guess. All depends on if I get to the towel quick enough. Oh, terrible show, right? Terrible. Wonderful show. What are we going to do next, guys? Let's put another line here, and I'll press enter after we all pick. What are we going to discuss next? What could it be? Could it be got wood? Could it be world record? What could the world record be? Ooh, Adam K wants to do the 7-foot woman, and we're going to look at that 7-foot woman. How large is the pussy on an almost 8-foot woman? She was 7 foot 8 inches, I believe, was the actual. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this line down. I will tell you inches. How large is the pussy on an almost 8-foot woman? I regret my decision. Hand jobs. Are you saying circumference or what? I'm not sure, but I have the measurement. I don't know if it's depth or circumference. I'm assuming depth because of what I read. I'm going to go with depth. Let's say it was depth. We have 7 inches in the chat. Is it furry or bald? That doesn't help or hurt it. 14 inches says not suitable. Any other takers? Any 14 inches wide, 39 inches deep. It fit a whole person. TA says 3 feet. We're not talking about feet. We're talking about vaginas. The Nugget says 38 inches. TC says 12. Ladies and gentlemen, the big lady, most likely the largest vagina, giantess, spelled wrong, Anna Swan, living from 1846 to 1888, had a 19-inch vag. And among other records, she birthed a 26-pound, 36-inch baby on June 18th, 1879. Nugs, you said 38. That's twice the length of this vag. That's not a win. What are you talking about? But there's plenty more chances. I got 23 more of these horrible topics to go over. Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Who else is having fun? What are we doing next? 19 inches. You can fit 5 feet in that. All right, we have a call for Peter Parker. Let me get set up over here. We'll put some lines down in the chat, and we will hit Peter Parker. A man who entered under the name Peter Parker and wore a mask won the contest for... No, this is my Sunday show. I'm trying to make... This is going to attemptedly be a regular... Every Sunday we're going to play this game. Welcome, Sora, Senator of Alabama, being a creep. It's Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday. Oh, I gotta put that line down in the chat, but I'm watching. I'm watching. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, the midnight's close, but you're headed in the wrong direction. And best photographer. That sounds wood. Wood? That sounds wood. I'm reading my own board. Fuck me for. When, where. Best stripper. Ooh. Ooh, do I give it away if I say... No, we'll leave it there. This is fun. I hope you're enjoying this. I have spent a lot of time on this board today. Do you know how hard it is to come up with 25 weird facts and then rewrite them into a question? How do you write a question to get people to guess what the largest span for the distance of a cum shot is? How do you write that question? Best tragic uncle death. So they have to be generally weird. No, they go back and forth. It all depends on what you pick. Best Phantom of the Opera. Spidey, Spanks, Pragos, Elsa. Alright, so I'll give you a clue. I said he was wearing a mask. Best Spider look-alike. He was the only person in the contest wearing a mask. Oh, this is going to be great. You guys are going to love this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Playing the awkward wacko card to great effect, charisma, wit, and sweetness, won Peter Parker the smallest penis in Brooklyn pageant in 2014. He had the tied for the smallest penis, but won because he was awkwardly wacko. He tied with an Indian guy, and I don't know what he was because he was wearing a Spider-Man mask. So there's that. Maybe that's why he was wearing a mask. I was close, I think. Alright, folks. We've got 3 down. There's only 22 left. Micro dick. Micro dick. Apparently, there are so many micro dicks in Brooklyn, they hold a contest for the microest micro dick. And he won. Welcome, Big Chief Fuzzybeard. I hope you enjoy the show. What do I dare ask? What are we going to talk about next, guys? Where is this one going to go? Thoughts that you're proud of. Purified blood, says the Midnight Raven. Ooh, let's see if you got this one. Under purified blood, and I need some sound effects. In the time of the Renaissance, Christians believed what was purified blood? And there is the line in the chat. Oh, what could the Christians during the Renaissance have believed would have been purified blood? The lasers! It must have been the lasers! Sperm. I like that one. That one's funny. Sperm doesn't look like blood. Penis. Are we just gonna yell things out till somebody gets it right? Bile of virgins. Virgin. Alright, let me read it again, guys. Let's see if you can get closer. In the time of the Renaissance, Christians believed what was purified blood? Ooh, are you guys gonna get this one? Wine. I've seen a lot of red wine. I will put it out there. It isn't wine. Niggly wigglies. Purified faggy goat tiggles. Red wine. Again. Alright, folks. It is not red wine. Nobody's even come close except that a couple of the items have been repeatedly white. Ya mom. Very close. But I won't give you the win. My mom. I'm close to coming. Christians believed that milk mothers provided to their children was purified blood that would normally, well, come from another place. Yeah. Christians in the Renaissance period thought that when women gave birth to children, the fact that their menstrual cycle would stop meant that instead of the menstrual fluids going down and just expelling once a month, that they went up and purified into breast milk for children. Yeah. Talk about dumb. But true. Weird. Oh, we're back on this board. Yeah, you see what I mean? A huge wow. What moron would think breast milk is vaginal blood purified? Orgetastic says not suitable for mom. Orgetastic. Fancy a three-way? The bigger? Think bigger. What is the record for the number of people in an orgy? Sora wants to do playing the flute. What is the record for the number of people in an orgy? 384 says not suitable. 69 says Adam. That sounds good. Henrik says 30. Ooh, I think I should do a Price is Right one for this one. I'm going with 1,000 plus. Sora Luna says 115. Should I do close without going over? Or should I do closest? Let's do closest. Whoever gets the closest to the actual number will get the actual number in bones. And I will set that up as I let you guys... I will, if you cannot hear my keys typing away, I will be ready for you folks. You will have yourselves some bones. We got 10. We got 115. How many retards can get a football at the same time? Oh, we're going to double it up. We have a winner. We have two of them at the same time. Japan may be the freest group with 250 men and 250 women to consent to a tested STD-free orgy, which is available on DVD. So, what we're going to do, I think it was Midnight Raven and TA. Why is that not working? I may have to just write this down and then just do a whole bunch of points at the end because it's not working. Why is that not working? The Midnight Raven with 500 and TA with 500. Good job. Good job. Please tell me you didn't Google that because I had to Google it. I've seen this many times. Somebody picked blowjobs, didn't they? What else did we pick? Somebody throw one out there. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? NumbedSkull, it doesn't list how many tentacles were involved. It's because I didn't ask. I'll Google that next time. Us. Flute. Sora wants the flute. Playing the flute. Ooh, where can this one go? Where did the term playing the flute begin as a blowjob reference? Oh, you had to know it was a blowjob reference? Come on. Where did it start? Who started it? When did it start? Give me an era or people. Oh, no. You just got to give me an era. Come on. This is a wild, wide open thing. You guys will get the answer here in a few minutes. Of course, us, LOL, US. I don't think it was the US. I don't want to open that right now. But we got 1200s, we got 1700s, we got 1900s. We got, I forget what it was. I want to say Finland? Maybe it was Finland. Italy? Italy does seem romantic sometimes. At your mom's! Well, I guess not suitable for mom is not the only one not suitable for mom in here. 1450 in the French Bugala. 1800s. 1800s. Tell you what, guys, let's take a look, because I forget what the answer was on some of these questions, because there's too many. The ancient Greeks! Ancient Greeks, we're talking BC, in the time of Plato and Socrates, lifted their togas for someone to come along and play the flute, apparently including occasional straight men. That's why they wore togas, guys. Makes me want to buy a dress. Come on, I'll just stand in the middle of the crowd and lift up and go, hey, want to play my flute? It works. Of course it was the Greeks. All right, folks. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 down. That means there's 19 left. Occasional straight men. Yes, Jolly Roger. That was in the article. Occasionally straight men. I will warn you. I think there's 13 blowjob reference terms on the board today. but we'll get there. Henrik says, old man. Old man river. So, how old can you be and still pump the white goo enough to produce offspring? There is a record for the oldest man to impregnate a woman. And I have it. 87. Henrik! Henrik, you win! Henrik, we'll give you 500 points. I'm writing on my list. Henrik gets 500 points for 90. Well, the world's oldest father put the 21st bun in the oven at 90 years old. Indian, from India, farmer Nanu Ramjoji, and he also says he won't stop. This game is too weird for me, NumbedSkull. I'm sorry, I'm out. Alright, Adam, thanks for coming. Nugs, where did you say 90? You said 1043. Well, it is a colorful night, and it's a colorful game. And then he dies, of course. Here we are back at the board for those who are still joining us on this entertainingly informative night. Yeah. I have to tell you, I was looking for something fun, and when I ran across this, I was just like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Dix, says the Midnight Raven. I'm glad you guys are getting in on this. Here we go. Lorraine Bobbitt is a bit behind. What is the largest collection of severed peni? Just came in, and what the fuck am I watching? Darrow Odell, it is time to be colorful, and tonight we are playing a new game called Colorful Places, Colorful Spaces. It is different, and we're gonna roll with it and see how it goes. This seems like a fun game to play while you're high. It might be a good idea. The Nugget says 1200, TC says 200. We're getting there. It's between the two of you, but one of you is closer than another. Sora Luna says 274. Why do I think Sora Luna is looking things up? Because that number sounds awful specific to something. Oh, and they are all real. They are all real, not artificial. 250 says Big Chief Fuzzybeard. We're going to hold it there. We got 274, 250, and 277. And the number is Iceland Philological Museum has a collection of 215 severed peni from 93 different species. They're dedicated. What is happening, says Red Feather. Red Feather, we are being colorful. We are being as colorful as my mind permits, and I may age restrict this stream when it is all said and done. Nuggets just wants to win the game. I know. Icky. Icky, icky, icky. I'd hate to know what they look like after they're severed. We're not going to go there. We're going to move on to the next one. What is that going to be? And Not Suitable says chafing. Ooh. 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 It may have been for nothing. I don't care to know. But how long do you think a record for stroking would be? Yes? A red one? Oh, that's the bot. The Romans. You don't want to know, Red Feather. Oh, Romans, that was a topic. Okay. May have been for nothing. For fuck's sake, says TA. Yes, in San Francisco, there is actually a yearly competition for how long you can jack off. How fucked up is that? I have the 2004 record, and I know what the 2003 record is. So far, we have 12 hours, 57 minutes, and 32 seconds. 24 hours, 1 hour, 11, 27, 6. A repeat 11. 1 day, says Midnight. See, this is what I mean. If you even went at yourself for this long, don't you think you'd be a little red and dry and sore and not having sex for another month or two? This is fucking, I don't know. Bleeding. I would probably be bleeding too, right? Who strokes for that long? But wait, hold on, here we go. Nobody got this answer. Here we go. In 2009, Masanobu Sato attended a world masturbate-a-thon, I spelled that wrong, in San Francisco to stroke for 9 hours and 58 minutes, beating his previous record of 9 hours and 33 minutes from the year before. Not only does he go to do it, he does it repetitively. Do you have to practice for this? Is this like doing a shot put? You got to do this over. And I don't know. I don't know if he came. 9 hours later. Hey, I won. Can I stop now? That's all I can think is, what a fucking moron. Why would you do that? He wasn't just beating his previous record, that's for sure. It was a public convention. There's pictures of him with toys in his hand. I did not want to see that. And the next one we seem to have from Sora Luna is Baby Factory. Here we go, folks. This one's gonna blow your mind. One woman in Russia almost 250 years ago made how many kids in her belly? This one woman made how many kids 250 years ago? I will give you a hint. It is the world record. We have 16, 14, 57, 28, 30, 14. Ooh. Look at all those numbers. Look at them, 21. Oh, wait, at once or in total? Nope, we're talking in total. I see 21, 21, 21, 14, 88, 21, 21, 22, 21, 21. At once or total? It's total. Total kids over a period of 27 years. Jolly Roger says 64, TA says 45, TC says 10, Sora Luna says 28, and I tell you what, we're getting there. 6666, 34, 6666, 666 at one time. Oh, guys, you're going to love this. I'm going to give it to the closest one because he got so close. Jolly Roger. Make sure I write it down. And the going score when I tell you you won is going to be just the 500 points. Valentina Vasilyeva set a record at 69. Yes, 69 kids from her body. 16 twins, 7 triplets, 4 quadruplets, and a total of 27 birds. 67 of the 69 kids survived. They were born between 1725 and 1765. She was busy. She was really busy. What woman wants to have 69 children? What woman wants to have quadruplets 4 times? I couldn't get that. No one. That's why the title for that one was Baby Factory, because there's no other answer for that one. Here we are back at the board. How many survived? 67 of the 69 survived. Oh, was she the same woman who had the deepest badge? No, she was not. She was not the woman with the deepest badge. But I tell you what, the longest, says Jolly Roger. I tell you what, if there's ever a whole bunch of facts about sex you don't want to know, I think I found a few of them. Okay, where is the one he picked? The longest. How long is the world's longest penis? You might want to use a decimal point. And it's in inches, not meters. And it's not as big as some of you may think. We have 14 in the chat so far. We have 9 feet. TA, you're out! No, I'm just kidding. 9 feet. Ouch. When does she find the time to fuck with many kids around? Human 36 inches. Yes, human penis. 13.4 inches from Jolly Roger. 20 from Big Chief Fuzzy Beard. Almost 3 feet from Henrik. 21 inches from TC. Aww. TA, do you have a 9-foot penis? Do you have a 9-foot penis? Because we might have to update the world record. Sora Luna says 15.5. Red Feather says 16. Oh, I thought it was a whale penis. Don't let it sit on you. Not in porn. American actor Jay Falcon has been featured in Rolling Stone. More than a 9.5-inch flaccid and 13.5-inch Jolly Roger off by 0.1 will win. Hard or 43.29 centimeter penis. Giant squirrel penis at 9 feet. Noted. That will be on next week's show. 9-foot giant squirrel penis. Got it. Jolly Roger, are you Googling my questions? I'll only let you get 3. So close, says Midnight. So close. Here we go, back at the board. Is everybody at least semi-entertained? Because, boy, I've got a lot of work on this board, and it's going to be a lot more for next week, but it can only get better, right? What could I come up with next week? Smallest is 3 millimeters. Believe it or not, the world's smallest didn't give me the size. It just said he was the smallest in Brooklyn. You know, whatever. Did I pick the wrong one? Oh, I picked blowjobs instead of Kegels, ladies. Sorry, we're going to go with a blowjob. That was an accident. What is the earliest account of a blowjob in history? Ooh, how far back do you got to go to get a blowjob? And how much did it cost? 1900? Really? Who's that from? All I see is the Everyday Man, 1900. It's a good guess. It's a good guess. Caveman drawings, 3000 BC, 850 AD. Now we're getting into this. Now we're getting in. 3000 BC, says Jolly Roger Buildwatcher. But now I'm having a hard time with it. 400 BC, 850 BC. This is a fun 2 BC. 2 BC. To be seen. To be see. Tobacco. Egyptian times. Ooh, what did I write in this question? This was the first one I wrote today. It could be worse. Next week you could have Holocaust trivia. We did that yesterday. Sort of. Is BC or AD? Dinosaurs gave first blowjob. Hey, I'll take that, but it's not recorded. 0 BC. First blowjob was given by a Trex. Mythology. Osiris's brother Set killed and chopped him into pieces. Wife Isis assembled him minus his dick, which she couldn't find apparently. She crafted a clay dick and blew life into him by sucking. So the closest one there would be Egyptian times, but it's farther back than that. So we will go Red Feather and Jolly Roger and let me write that down. I said 850. You're talking Greek mythology. You're talking 5,000-6,000 years ago. So I'm going to give the closest couple of dates. But yeah, you're talking about 5,000-6,000 years ago. The Midnight Raven, I'm glad you can't stop laughing. You should have seen me today as I was going through these and trying to read and going, I just figured out what I'm doing for a game today! Now I need a way to play it. Let's put it all on the board and see what happens. Because big cock. The Egyptians, not the Greek. Egyptians didn't have mythology. The Romans and the Greeks had mythology. And one other. But the Egyptians didn't really have much in the way of mythology. The Egyptians worked... Egyptians did have mythology. Let me check this. Who said Egyptian? I'll go back through and fix that too. I did give you points. Alex Trebek ain't got shit on this. What are we doing next, guys? I am looking for the next button to click. I think I was supposed to click on Kegels, ladies. But someone says virgin. Like a virgin. Oh! So, a weird one. How old was the oldest virgin when she died? Yes, this is just like Jeopardy. In fact, the board is a Jeopardy remake board that has programmability. There's a link in the description if you want to use it. 115, 96, 90, 90, 80, 102, 92, 92, 103. We got a few people that are really, really close. Really close. Mother Teresa. I think Mother Teresa died in her 60s or 70s. So I don't think it was Mother Teresa. 107.99 says the Midnight Raven. Is that it? Is that it? What else we got, guys? Any more? Any more? Because I believe my mom TA just won. Clara Medmore said she never had time for the hassles she imagined would be involved, then died at 108 without ever knowing how much she missed. That's in my wording, by the way. That's in my wording. TA gets 500. Look at that. This is going good. I'm loving this show. This is so much fun. This is fun. Your mom's a virgin. Good job. Tell her she succeeded where no one else did. Only 7 years out. All right, here we are back at the board. We got, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're halfway through this board, guys. Let's finish it up. We're going to clear the whole damn thing, and fuck is next. Damn, we're going to fuck it all up. Well, people have been doing it forever, so it seems. Where did the word fuck come from? Where did fuck come from? Hawk Silk, welcome to the chat. Late notification. Hey, no, glad you showed up. Hope you just enjoy the game. We're fornicating under consent of the king. I wish I had... Wait, what? What? Nipple Nation. Hello, NumbedSkull. Hello, you too. The Everyday Man Greeks. I think I have a year for this. It is actually... AD. It is a word relatively well used in recent language. Doesn't go back horribly far in history. And it wasn't the Japanese. Middle Ages. No, not the Middle Ages. Well, actually, kind of the Middle Ages. I forget exactly when the Middle Ages ended. Is it in the Bible? I don't believe it's in the Bible. This didn't come from the Bible. Unless the Bible was written in the Normans. Fucked if I know. That's the answer! The answer is fucked if I know! Because the word is fucked. Fuck. I thought it was to do with population control. We have been yelling or using that word for or at each other since approximately 1475. We will go with who said the Middle Ages not suitable for kids. Or not suitable for mom. And possibly from the German word flicken, which means to fuck. Ooh, so by saying to Germans, you were right, Red Feather. But when? Fuck the fucking fuckers. That's right. I know someone yelled out Kegels, ladies, and I clicked the wrong one, but it's still there. Fuckers, you fuckers, get off my land, you fuckers. I'm going to destroy you. I will get you with my pitchfork. Ficking that Ben. Fucking that Ben. Ficking that Ben. All I know is I like to fuck. Me too. Gamble away. That's not German. Flicking is German. I may have spelled it wrong. It's F-L-I-C-K. But when you're typing up things, I didn't have time to go back and spell check today. Too many things. Aged like wine, says Red Feather. Ooh. Nicknamed Grandma. How old is the oldest living prostitute? Of course, the article I got this from, I think, was from 2014. So I'm going based on the age she was in the article. And I will give you this. No, she wasn't over 100. 92 says not suitable for children. 104 says midnight right after I said not 100. And what else do we got? 100 says the Everyday Man. Why not? Why not just go for that max level, right? Oh, gross. It gets worse. 75.99. Not suitable for children. Cheers. Yes, I'm not suitable for children. 120, 89, 78. We are so close, folks. Does anybody got the number? Does anybody know the right number? Who wants to have a prostitute named Grandma? Because that just sounds so horrible. Oh, it's making me cringe over here on my side of the screen. Chow Chiu in Taipei is an estimated 82 years old and stays in business by charging 10 to 20 less than the younger girls. Who up here said 80? We had 80. I lost it. somebody had said 80. It's right up here. I lost it. I bet you the Nuggets thinks it was him. Oh, I lost it. I had 75. I didn't have an 80. I had an 87. I am wrong. I didn't have an 80. 7:39. What time is it? 7:40 TA. Okay. Okay. Next, we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them left. Whatever could be in 10 remaining topics. We've done what, 60% of this board? How many STDs does she have? How many STDs she has? I don't know. But I'm not looking at it. I'm not even hiring a woman that goes by the name Grandma. Come on. How did the Romans use blowjobs in their time? Ooh. Okay, so this is a... Sometimes you just have to worry about the intelligence and what people did in history that brought us to where we are. How are we as a species still alive with what people have done with themselves in history? I mean, sticking 8-inch stones in themselves. Or, with little boys. Oh, we're not pedophiles here. Let's not do that. I'm not sure I understand the question. This is a hard one to write, too. It's a really hard one to write. What did they use blowjobs for? Blowjobs almost held a value to some people in Roman times. Positive or negative. And that value was given based on what somebody did. Taking your temperature. Yeah, if you hold it for 10 minutes and your hand turns red, you're healthy. Hello, are we talking about Romans, not us? Yes, Romans. Sort of a currency, but not quite. Worship deities and paying debts. Cure for the blue balls. Henrik, so far, you're the closest. Something to do with gladiators. Trade or dough food? Henrik, I think you're going to win this. Only because of the last thing you said, paying debts. In ancient Rome, blowjobs were a fine to receive. No, let me reread that. In ancient Rome, blowjobs were fine to receive and were used to deter petty crimes against one another. Bad breath was frowned upon, well, because you may have given head. Apparently, in Roman times, if someone broke onto your land and stole your food or ruined your crops, the people that oversaw the laws would force that person to, if the owner wanted it, to give the owner head to satisfy the bill for what damage they have caused. So if a Roman had bad breath, it meant that they were out doing bad things to people and then blowing them to make up for it. Interesting. Disgusting. Interesting. So, the horribly disgusting things you learn about history just because you want to have a fun game. I'm tormenting myself, but I'm enjoying it. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm enjoying this game so much. It's so disturbingly entertaining. $10 sucky sucky. Me take your corn, give you blowjob. Bye! I'm taking the corn to practice. I'll be back next week. Oh, man. Oh, we need to pick another topic. Horrible history. Oh, the Midnight Raven wants to spread 'em. How many men can one girl ride in a single day if she's committed to it? And let me state, this is a world record number I am citing. I just tried to find an interesting way to ask the question. What is the world record for lack of a better term and the fact that it's listed under this, the largest gangbang? The Midnight Raven says 1,000. Red Feather says 32. I think Queen Elizabeth did more than 32 men in one day. Was it Queen Elizabeth the First? The one who was a whore on the side and had a competition against another girl in town to see who could take more men, and the queen won. But she was also camouflaging herself as another person in town. 100, 100, 350. interesting things you learn about history. Who'd have thought a queen would have put herself in a peasant home just to compete with the peasant over how many men she could screw in one day? I don't know the number of that one. I'll have to look that up for another show. Big dicks. Big dicks are great, especially if you like them. I like mine. I mean, somebody likes mine. We'll get there. 56, says Red Feather. Ooh. Guys, I was awestruck, and when I saw the girl, look this up. 919 men. It was in groups of men. Wait, what do we got going here? The angry Amish hitman actually knows the answer, or are you sitting there Googling? What are you doing? The angry Amish hitman, I think you Googled. Yeah, she had sex with 919 men. Seems to be the magic number for Lisa Sparks, 6666X66, in 2004 in the 3rd annual World Gangbang, a Polish convention. I'm going to give Dewey half of the points for that, because I think he Googled. I'm going to have to discuss with him his Googling abilities. Dewey. Half a point. Half a point. Any women in here want to take on 900 men in one day? Anybody? Anybody? I don't think I could take on 900 women in one day. I don't think I could do 90 women in one day. Did the sparks fly for them? No, but the cum was flying for her, wasn't it? Guys, this board is wrapping up, and so is our show. We have a few topics left, and what is the next one going to be? You die of dehydration. Oh, yeah, I would. I'd just keep going. I'd let myself fall to the floor. God, this is the best day ever. Oh, no entry says not suitable for mom. Is there a pussy so tight that you can't get the smallest dick in? This isn't really a question that I can score points for, but what do you guys think I'm going to come up with this topic? I'm going to work on the board next week for better point assignment for everybody. I was working on how to do that once I came up with how I was going to run a game out of this, but I'm trying my best, guys. I've spent a lot of time putting this together today. Tight or tiny? Tiny. And tight. But for a reason. This is funny. I couldn't find the actual size. But what I found was an actual condition. Maybe if they have vaginismus, a condition where the vagina tightens when an attempt to insert something is made. Ouch. And damn. Apparently there's a condition where when the nerves around the vagina are stimulated as if something's going to happen, as opposed to loosening up, all the muscles constrict and tighten it down so there is no space to insert even a finger. A pussy repels a dick. Yeah, I guess you can call that a natural defense that only some women have and don't want. Apparently there's a way to overcome this. I didn't read that far. I don't have to worry. My pussy's non-existent, so, you know, another day. Another day. More information another time. Oh yeah, I've read about that. The woman has to use dilators every day to exercise it. Yep. Interesting condition when you go looking for the world's smallest vagina, expecting to not find an answer. Instead, you find a condition that causes sort of an answer. So, yeah, there's that. Now we are down to 7 more topics. 7 more. What are we doing next? What's next? Oh my God, what are you guys going to pick? What's going to come out of my mouth on these regular shows? I'm going to say some of the crazy shit, and it's all going to be real information. I know how to overcome it. Lots of lube. Definitely weird, it says the Midnight Raven. Definitely weird. Oh, that's the topic. Never mind. Whoops. What are you doing if you are taking... Let me reread that. You guys are going to hate this. What are you doing if you are partaking in formicophilia? Formicophilia. Formicophilia. Formisophilia? A rim job. Liz reptile has many buttholes. She smokes crack through all of them. You can hear it. Yes, you can. Something to do with ants, says Daryl Odell. And you know what, Daryl? I'm going to give you that because you are so damn close. Definitely weird. You are having insects crawl on and probably bite your body or genitals for sexual pleasure. Kinda buggy if you ask me. So, that's Daryl's point for knowing that ants and bugs crawl on you for sexual pleasure. Good job, Daryl. Odell 5, honey. And I'm going to be sitting at my computer half the day tomorrow trying to put all these points in. Beautiful. Down to 6. Ooh, TA says no. I agree with you, TA. One fly is crawling on me, and I'm flipping the fuck out because the thing is going to die. I don't care how far away it flies. I'm not letting a pile of bugs crawl on me and bite my junk to... No! That's nasty. I will fire the lasers. This planet deserves to die. 1 minute. 1 minute. How many bras can be undone in 1 minute? There is actually a unsubstantiated record done by a magician. And we have 34. I have some of those batteries. 34 in the chat from Not Suitable for Mom. 60 from the Midnight Raven. That's what I was thinking was 60. I really was. We have 32 from Sora Luna. We have 100 from TC and 72 from Daryl Odell. The Everyday Man says 51. 73 from TA, 83 from Red Feather. Come on, guys, 60 seconds. How many bras can you take off in 60 seconds? The answer, nobody got it. 20. 20. Chris Nicholson might need practice. I bet I can do better than his 20, though he did it one-handed and stopped for a moment during the show for some reason. So I would assume he could have done better, but I still would think some of the other numbers I saw in here would be more accurate, like 32, 33, 27. That seemed more likely to me, every 2 seconds. However, I have to question, when he did this, I didn't read too far into it, but I can assume it was girls standing there in a row, and if you did it one-handed and they were in a row with no shirt on, it's snap, snap, snap. Come on, didn't you practice in high school? Seriously. We are down to the final 5. The final 5. If you want to pick the Aparishtika, just put A. But we're going to go with got wood. Got wood. What did this man do to himself to maintain a semi-hard erection from then on? Ooh. What would you do to your junk? What would you consider doing to your junk that could potentially have a negative outcome? Nailed it to a piece of wood. I guess that might help. Cock ring. Because you ain't got no dick, says the Nightbot. Well, I guess your comment's almost valid here, Nightbot. Almost. He did not nail it to a piece of wood. Slam a pencil up and down the... Oh, you're making me hurt, Metal Rod. No! Tabasco sauce. Ouch! A rubber band. That makes your balls fall off like they do to the cattle. Come on. Taxidermy. Ooh. No. Guys, this one is weird. And if you've ever thought about doing this... Not suitable for children is the closest we're going to get because he says shove a needle in it. Ooh, apparently putting a tattoo on your dong with an M and Baro Be Salama to be romantic will keep you in a mood much longer than you expected. He tattooed his penis, and by tattooing, apparently struck a nerve that forced his penis to remain in a semi-erect fashion that he has to carry around. Do you know what it's like trying to tuck away after in a hurry? You just can't do it. Imagine doing that all the time. Imagine that. That would be just terrible. Not suitable gets 500. All right. We're moving right along here. Almost done with this game. We got 4 more. 4 more. See, that's what I mean. I'm not putting A tattoo on my penis. Consistent boner. How are you? Hey, welcome Jack-o'-lantern to the game. Hopefully you'll enjoy the last few minutes of this show. It has been entertaining. I encourage you to go back and watch if you want a little bit of laughter. But here we are. We have 4 topics left. Loose fitting pants from there on, I guess. Kegels, ladies. Kegels. If you wanted to test your crotch muscle strength, how much would you have to lift to beat the record? There is a world record for how much a woman can lift with her pussy. 3 kilograms from Not Suitable. 50 pounds from Sora. What else do we got? What else? Jack-o'-lantern, too much. There is information. I tried to. In the answers, there is information. We have 35 pounds, 83, 9 kilograms, 900 pounds, 90 good push-ins, 13 kilograms from the midnight. A 42-year-old Tatiana Kodvintikova, a 42-year-old Russian, says ancient techniques using wooden balls help tighten up after a baby. She lifted 14 kilograms, or about 31 pounds, with her snatcher. So, the Midnight Raven with 13 and somebody had 35 pounds. Red Feather and the Midnight Raven for the closest. Red Feather, Raven. 500, 500. I got quite a long list. We'll see who actually won today's game here as soon as we're done. And we'll actually be able to place a winner by who gets the most points, I guess. We'll see how this goes. This is a trial run on this game. I'm hoping you guys like it. Otherwise, I'll just make a new game with a whole different topic. We have the Pompeians. World record. Aporiskata. Aporiskata. A, says Sora Luna. The Aporiskata. In this chapter of the Kama Sutra, how many ways are there to give head? You do like I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I tell you what, as I was making this game, I was just laughing my ass off at some of the facts and things I was finding. And I'm just like, what do you do? What do you do with this information? No, I gotta ask people questions. How many people know that a woman can lift 14 kilograms with her snatch? Seriously, how many people know this? Who's gonna answer some of these questions right? This is great. It was hysterically funny as I kept finding more and more information when I'd search for it. I was like, oh, that's a good one. I've got 6 links. I'm gonna try and post them tomorrow morning in the details. So if you guys want to go check out where I got the information from, you're more than welcome to go see where I cited. And let us click on this aporistaka, translated oral congress. There are only 8 different ways in the Kama Sutra, says Daryl Odell. Daryl Odell. Some of you guys are doing great tonight. 8 different ways to get head, says the Kama Sutra. 8. That's more than I thought. Fewer than I could have estimated if I was joking. But according to the Kama Sutra, there's 8 positions listed in that chapter. We are down to the Pompeians and the world record. Pompeians or world record? Welcome, Adam. Wait, no, somebody said okay. Okay, Adam K is here. Pompey hit first. The Pompeians. What was the Pompey state of mind thought to be? So there was, apparently, as people entered Pompeii, the city wanted people to feel a certain way about the city. There was 2 words that were used, but I'm going to freely kind of give this out to you guys. I'll pick a few of you to win this that are close. It's interesting that a city, yes, right before, so apparently 50 some odd years ago, some art from Pompeii was uncovered that was, captured inside the volcanic ash. Ooh, Sora Luna, you're getting really close. Getting really close. So the artwork and in addition, the bathhouses in the city, Pompeians sexually depicted paintings of lesbian and group sex and blowjobs, as well as the baths to get into the city were to get people sexual and horny. Sexual and horny. Didn't see anything about anal sex. I did see blowjobs. Who said horny? TA said horny. She's gonna blow horny. TA said horny. TA gets some points. There we is. There we is. We are down to the very last question. The very last question on today's board is another world record. How big do those bongos get? I means, what's the largest pair of boobs? This is interesting because after I found the answer, I found another pair that listed a different size but couldn't find the measurements. And so I stuck with the one I had measurements on. So, the one I found that was larger, that did not have measurements, was a 36ZZZ or something weird like that, which coincidentally doesn't exactly exist. Then again, if you look into this woman, her bras have to be custom made for her. I don't actually have a weight on them, though I was looking. Maybe it's somewhere I didn't see. One of the two I found, again, Annie Hawkins, the one with measurements, at 109.22 and 177.8 centimeters in circumference in 1999 in the U.S. Damn, those some huge natural fun bags. Would have been, according to measurement and size, a 48V bra if it existed. Yeah, I don't think I'd even want a woman with one of those. If she lost her balance and fell on me, I'd lose a half of my face, just crushed into the other half. Yes, natural. I was looking for real boobs. I want the shit that ain't been touched. I want that shit fresh and real. It's gotta be splendid. But that's too splendid. That's way too much. Way too much. Alright, folks. We have cleared 25 topics on this board for colorful places, colorful spaces. I hope you have enjoyed this new game that I've spent my whole day putting together. I hope that you had a laugh. Let us look down here at my score sheet at these many, many, many scores. The Midnight Raven has 2. TA has 3. Henrik has 2. Jolly Roger has 3. Not Suitable has 2. Red Feather has 2. And Henrik has 2. So we have Not Suitable for 1,500 points and TA for 1,500 points. Those are today's winners for the show. I will double check the scores and I will post them in the description when I go through and edit everything in the morning. I hope you guys had a splendid, wonderful, amusing evening. And I hope you learned something. I hope somebody learned something like stand 15 feet away from a penis when it's coming because you don't know if you're going to get it in the face. And with that, I'm going to encourage you all to do what I ask you to do every dime. Every dime. Every dime! I want every dime. I do. But we'll get there later. Like every other time, make sure you play with my buttons. Folks, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I will see you another time.